So here's a quick demonstration on how to use GoodNotes. We opened GoodNotes, we chose the printable for the learner can choose any color they'd like, and they can write their name. They use 2 fingers, change to the next page. They have to color, they choose the highlighter. They find the letters T-H-E that are together. And they can color in that area. To cut and paste, the learner has to choose any color they'd like. Let's go for purple. Then they have to trace the letters. After they trace the letters, they use the lasso. They can lasso the letters and move them to where they belong. All right. So to color, you use the highlighter and you can choose any color you would like. You can also increase the size of your color tool. So I have a red. I'm gonna choose green, make it a bit larger. And I'm gonna choose blue and make it smaller. Give it some freckles. Excellent. Okay, so now to draw, there are many choices. You can use your, what they call a fountain pen. And you can draw. Let's see, let's make this a face. You can draw with some shapes. So you can make wheels. You can draw with your highlighter if you'd like. Stripes. Okay. 2 fingers move on. So now we are at the math table. You have to color all the words the red. So I go to my highlighter, I find the red, maybe this one, make it a bit larger. I tap outside. Then I find the word the. Okay. Make it even smaller. It's up to you. I count 1, 2, 3, 4 those. I go to the top of the 4th line. If I don't like what I've done, I can undo. Choose the highlighter perhaps. And then you would repeat for each color. So now I have green for he. And I have he 5 times. So I choose five. And she. Oops. So she is blue. And make it a little bit smaller. And we have 3 she's. There we go. Okay, so now the learner has to write how many times they see the word the. And looking at this graph, it says 4 times. He is 5 times. Okay, so if the 5 turns out like that, it's because you're using the Shapes tool. So you just undo, tap the Shapes tool, take it off, and you can free write 5. And she was 3 times. So 2 fingers, scroll. Stamp is a bit fun. We like to take a picture. So we touch the plus sign at the top. We can add an image, and we'll use it from a camera. So we lift it up, we move the letters under until we get them where we like them. We take the picture. Okay. Then we click on Use Photo. The photo is added. Now, it's very large, so we can shrink the photo. You can turn the photo if you'd like. Okay, so if it moves the page, that just means you have to tap the screen once. So you can move the photo. So you hold down to get your options. So let's see. You can edit. You can rotate. Move it around. If you don't like the photo, you can delete it. So again, you hold your finger down, you press delete, and it's gone. And you can take another photo. So this time I'll do it lengthwise. And click on Add Image, Camera. And I'm going to add THE. Okay. I'm going to use photo. I'm going to shrink it. Again, you can tap. Hold your finger down, edit, shrink the photo. You can crop your photo so you can make it just the letters. Alright, done. And enlarge it so it fits. Finished. Okay, excellent. So now I have the. Now what you can do is you can have the learners choose which sentence they would like to act out. Once they're finished, you move on, 2 fingers, change the page. Okay, so circle. What we like to do is to use the shapes tool at the top, find the word the, circle the, and it fixes the circle for you. The room was clean, so free draw, use your fountain pen. Black is good. Draw a square or a rectangle there. That fixes it for you. Then we can go to freehand, maybe with the blue. And draw in a room, we can have a chair. And perhaps now make it a table. Bed. Again, if you don't like it, just backspace. Okay? So we can have in our room just different objects that are nice and neat. Okay, moving on. 2 fingers. Alright, the word the, you can write it. Let's choose orange. The, T, maybe you want it larger. H. And maybe you want the last one to be a different color, sure. And a different size. E. Okay. To build, well, you can use whatever you'd like to build. If you decide on Legos, which we like to do, then you can choose to make squares on where you're gonna put your Legos. So maybe we'll have 3 at the top, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Legos there. Gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the E, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Legos. So the child has to count how many Legos they need to go build the word the. Okay, so lastly, you have the song Old Miss Beasley Had a Book. You sing this together, and the child can then write the word the as many times as they want. They can write it as silly as they want. They can actually write it on top of the word. Again. Okay. And that's it. I hope that helps.